The A310 was the first Airbus aircraft to join Delta Airlines' fleet. The Atlanta-based carrier first flew it in November 1991. However, the airline would only fly the jet for a short 4 years. In 1991, Delta acquired bankrupt Pan American's transatlantic routes. Part of the purchase included hub operations at New York JFK and Frankfurt, Germany. The firm also took on Pan Am's useful shuttle service. The deal included lease and purchase agreements for 45 aircraft. These planes included 21 Airbus A310s, 7 -200s, and 14 -300s. Delta's purchase of Pan Am's transatlantic routes and the Pan Am shuttle made it the largest acquisition of flights in airline history. With this move, Delta well and truly became a global outfit. However, this feat came with some growing pains. According to the New York Times, former Delta chairman and CEO Ronald Allen said that it took his firm up to 4 months to get the aircraft it had inherited from Pan Am into shape. Under their previous ownership, they had been heavily neglected. Meanwhile, Delta Senior VP of Marketing Robert Coggin said Pan Am had crammed its A310s with 198 seats, making them uncomfortable for longer flights. Delta removed as many as 18 seats from each jet to increase cabin comfort. At the time, Delta was making significant progress in refurbishing its aircraft. Alongside these renovations, employee morale was being boosted, while the airline was snapping up new passengers for international services. The A310-200 used lighter-weight carbon fiber reinforced plastic and secondary structures such as spoilers, air brakes, and rudder. This model had a range of 3,925 miles and could reach speeds of 528 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the -300 had a range of 4,830 miles, made possible through additional center and horizontal stabilizer fuel tanks. This variant also used composites on primary structures and added drag-reducing wingtip devices. These features helped with range and fuel efficiency. Ultimately, however, the A310 aircraft would not end up being a game-changer for Delta. The jets didn't fly in the skies for very long with the airline's livery. The early 1990s was a challenging period in the economy, and Delta had to initially cut services on its new transatlantic routes to help reduce overall operating expenditure. Moreover, in 1993, 9 of the former Pan Am A310s were replaced with fresh A310-300s leased from Airbus. Along with this, the remaining 12 Pan Am A310s were sent back to the European plane maker. Subsequently, it didn't take long for the leased units to leave Delta's holdings. By 1995, the airline didn't operate the type again and replaced them with Boeing 767s. Nonetheless, when in service, the A310 mostly flew from New York to Europe, along with some other longer routes across the US. Most of Delta's former A310s went on to specialize in cargo operations, namely with FedEx. However, not all of these wide bodies went on to serve shipping routes, as some went on to fly with airlines like Air India, Aerolíneas Argentinas, Aeroflot, Air Jamaica, and Khalifa Airways. There would not be another Airbus type in Delta's fleet for another 13 years when it merged with Northwest Airlines and took custody of its A320s. From 2008 onwards, it went on to operate the A319, A320, A321, and A330. It took on the A350 from 2017. Even though the A310 did not become a major player with Delta, it is a symbol of a significant turning point in the airline's progress. The fall of Pan Am and its asset acquisition by Delta mark a notable transition in aviation history. What are your thoughts about Delta Airlines' Airbus A310 aircraft? Did you have a chance to fly on any of these planes at the time? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe before you go.